And as we buckle in for the rest of this election night, going to be a long night, going to be an exciting night. We are also joined by 3 News political analyst Dr. Bill Criss.
And we'll be checking in with him throughout the night. We've got him and our 3 News anchor Mike Gillaspia standing by. So Mike, Bill, what do you guys know so far? What do you think?
Hey, Rudy, Leslie, we are coming to you from an undisclosed bunker somewhere, or at least it feels that way. But I'll tell you, folks, if you got to be in a bunker and you have to talk politics, Dr. Bill Criss is the guy you want. Our political analyst, also our resident historian, and so you're going to get a wealth of good information tonight. And Bill, what I want to do is talk about the numbers a little bit that our viewers have already seen and that we've already put on the screen, starting with that presidential race. And I think at the outset, we want to remind everybody, these are really early numbers, right?
Yeah, these numbers are essentially meaningless because they're nowhere near enough votes counted for us to be able to make projections, except in the most lopsided of situations like New Hampshire or Indiana, places like Kentucky, places like that, where the major networks have made calls. But most of these states, we're just not going to know anytime soon.
And the early numbers, again, showing Kamala Harris there with 51%, Donald Trump 48%. And the same thing, I think, is true and can also be said of the Senate race. This is the second most important race in Texas, according to a lot of folks. Ted Cruz, the incumbent, against Congressman Colin Allred. And Allred's been making a lot of noise here.
Yeah, Allred's done very well in terms of campaigning. The problem is it's just a huge mountain to climb for a Democrat to win statewide office. I've tried to remember or look up the last time a Democrat won a statewide race, and I honestly can't remember. I will have to look it up maybe during one of the breaks, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a while. So again, you see some of the early numbers there, but we expect that will change throughout the evening, and we'll continue to show you that. Before we go back, I do want to also talk here locally about the mayor's race. The more folks you have involved in a race on a local level, especially if you're talking for mayor or one of the single member council districts, the more likely you may be looking at a runoff. What are your thoughts early about our mayor's race?
Likelihood is there's going to be a runoff in the mayor's race. Because if you have like 6 or 7 candidates, as we do for mayor, unless there are only 2 of them that clearly are going to gain votes, or it's going to be somehow lopsided, which I don't think this race will be. I think you're likely to see a pretty close race between Michael Hunter and the incumbent Paulette Guajardo. But then there are at least 4 or 5 other candidates who are going to get some votes, and I suspect enough votes to cause there to be a runoff.
And you know, we were talking here a moment ago about the some of the political ads we've seen so far here this season, and just in the mayor's race, it has really been a matter of Mayor Guajardo and Councilman Hunter going back and forth at one another, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to use certain Spanish and or Greek phrases or Latin phrases from foreign languages because it's like the only way to describe what's going on. Negative campaigning just turns people off. Mm-hmm. But the problem with negative campaigning is for the people that it doesn't turn off, that it doesn't make want to stay home, it apparently works. And so people keep doing it, you know? And so I keep seeing posts from people on social media, people texting me and emailing me saying, you know, I can't wait until this is over. When is this going to end? And the answer is it's never going to end until people stop believing all the negative ads that they see and stop caring about a lot of the negative stuff they see. And that's going to be a long time coming.
Yeah, and it's hard to know, I mean, because you have one ad that says, my opponent lied, and another ad right after that says, my opponent lied about me lying.
About you.
It just goes on and on. So, again, something to watch out for. Bill, we've got a long night ahead of us. We'll be here again with everyone else until 10 o'clock tonight, bringing you local election results. And so we hope that you'll stay with us here on 3 News Plus. But for now, let's go back to the desk.
All right, thank you, Mike. Dr. Criss.